All right, guys, we're back in West Virginia. This is the start for part 2. Nick was successful last weekend. He actually supposed to pick up his other deer at the processor, I believe, tomorrow. He still got 2 more tags. I still got my 3 to fill. So we came down here. It is 5:44 right now. We left at about 4:30. So we got plenty of time. We still have about an hour before first light. Sunrise is gonna be 7:19, so we can shoot just before 7. So it should be good, but we'll check back with you once we're in the tree. Gotta forgive me if the footage isn't all that great. This is my first time ever in my life self-filming. I hope that footage was alright. After finally, after 4 times of getting busted in this tree stand, we finally got a good wind. It came up from down below. 20 yards, I think I hit her a little bit high. But should still be plenty to get the job done. We're gonna give her maybe an hour or so. See what else comes through. It looked like a pretty good shot, so we'll see. All right.
Number 2 in West Virginia. Bleed it all. Here. two. One here. Dude, that's yours right there. Not bad. That's a big doe. Not bad.
All right, so this morning we saw quite a few deer. I ended up having a really good morning. Got a big nanny doe. She came in, she had 2 fawns with her. Perfect broadside shot. It was only about 20 yards away. She came in, kind of unexpectedly actually. She came in from my left. I didn't get a ton of footage of her. I was videoing another couple that were right in front of me. They worked off. She came in and gave me a perfect shot. Got it all on camera. My buddy Nick was with me down here. He was successful last week. I was successful this weekend. Turned out to be pretty good. We both still had 2 more tags for West Virginia, so we'll be back after here pretty quick. So Nick's taking my deer down the hill in a side-by-side, so I decided I'd walk up, put my bow and all my gear in a side-by-side. So, what a crazy day it's been. I saw a lot of deer. We didn't sit all that long. To be honest with you, I didn't really realize what was coming in there and when. For some reason, the firmware on our cameras, it's not sending pictures through the last 3 or 4 days. So we know they're there. We know they're pretty consistent. Just knew we had to be there. We got up this morning, it was about 3:30 to get down here. Crazy early. It's about an hour and a half drive down here with the trailer and the side-by-side. You're making about an hour without a trailer, but with the trailer, it's about an hour and a half. So we made sure we got up, with plenty of time left. We wanted to get in here about 45 minutes to an hour before daylight, and turned out good. I'm really excited. Tomorrow, my oldest son, his name's Dennis, he's 6. He's been bugging me since last year when deer season ended. When can we go deer hunting again? So I told him tomorrow I'd take him out, sit in the blind. We've had a lot of deer coming into that blind as well. So hopefully we can take him out and get one on camera again and just share that experience with him. If you got a kid, get him out in the woods. It's your job. And these kids are what's going to keep what we love doing alive for the next generation and the generations to come. So if you got a kid, or you know a kid, get him out in the woods. All right, guys, we are down here in West Virginia for part 2 of part 2. Yesterday, I put sun in your face. All right, we came down yesterday morning. Nick Donaldson and I did. You saw him on the last episode. He had a successful opener down here. I got skunked. Yesterday we came down. I got a nice doe in the morning. Today, I told you guys I was bringing my son, so we got Dennis with us. Say hi.
Hi.
Like I said, if you got a kid, get them out in the woods, get them involved. They're the future of what we love to do. Dennis loves hunting. We can kill deer tonight?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think we will.
You think we're gonna get a buck or a doe?
Daddy deer.
With big antlers?
Yeah.
We'll see. You see all the trail cam pictures?
Huh?
You see all the trail cam pictures?
No.
I showed you some. What do you think? We have a good night? You gonna paint your face?
Yeah.
He's excited. He said he wants squiggly lines on his face, not straight lines. So we're gonna get them all painted out, get them out in the blind. If you got a kid that you're taking, if you're gonna get them in a tree stand, make sure they got a harness that fits appropriately. If you're gonna sit in the blind, make sure you got a thermocell, because kids do not like bugs. So sit back, relax, we're gonna have a good time. All right. You see we're out of the blind. It's still daylight. What did we do?
Got a deer.
What'd you think? You just got hit in the face with a thorn, so you're not happy. But what'd you think of it? How many deer did we see tonight?
I saw a baby one and we saw 2. We found 5 big ones.
Yep, and we let an arrow go on one of the big ones, and it looks like we got some pretty good blood. Bright red, good and foamy. Looks like it should be a good lung hit. So we're gonna try to follow the blood trail, see where it goes, and we'll get back with you. What do you think we did?
We got the deer.
We just gotta find her now, huh?
Yeah. And let me kind go home.
Are you excited to find the deer and go home?
Yes. Hi! I'm in the way! Yeah.
We're back at good old Chester Taco Bell. We tracked that deer about 50 yards. She was bedded there. She jumped up, took off running. She ran about another 50 to 60 yards, stopped and bedded back down. So we decided to back out, give her some time, come up, get some dinner, and then head back out. Should be fun. What do you think? Hey.
Bye!
So as you can see, we're home now. Well, maybe you can't see. I'm walking away from the light. Unfortunately, the doe that Dennis and I shot ran across the property line, and we are not able to track across the property line in that particular property. Looked like a good shot. Everything looked good, sounded good, but there's a valuable lesson to be learned here, and that's be patient. This was my first time taking my oldest son that was successful, and in that moment, we were both really excited and couldn't wait to get out of the blind and get out after it. But we didn't wait. We got right out, started looking right away. I thought the shot looked great. I thought everything looked good. We tracked her 75, 80 yards directly after the shot, and then we ended up bumping her. She was bedded. She probably would have died there if we would have gave her a couple minutes. But we bumped her and watched her cross over the property line. So I didn't know if she made it across the property line. I didn't know how far she went, but when we went back, we were able to find her bed, go across the power line, and right after the power line, we did see that she crossed over the property line. But regardless, it was a good hunt. We enjoyed ourselves. We felt awful that we couldn't find the deer. But like I said, we can't track across property lines on properties we don't have permission on. It's kind of the name of the game, I guess. But Dad and I went down tonight. We got 2 more deer. We're back on the board. We're keeping things moving. So this is your teaser for the next episode. We got a lot of good footage coming. So stay tuned, subscribe, like. On to the next one.